covered in ashes when they left me bleeding. Is rise of the phoenix, forever succeeding. I'm keeping on grinding, my energy's rising. Transitional crashes no longer surprising. I gave it to source, the old me is dead. Destroying all curses, I live by the bread. I'm holding my head up, I'm standing my ground. The empress arrived, the loss has been found.
Bye, gang, what it do? It's your girl, Empress Pre, busting at you on the mic, sending you love and light wherever you are in your sector of the universe. Want to welcome y'all to another episode of Letz Talk, baby. Today we gonna be talking about moving out the way. That's right, you that's in your own way, move. Go on and get up out the way, girl or guy, okay? I just want y'all to know that sometimes we can have limited beliefs that we place upon ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes those negative thoughts can get so heavy that we just sit up there and we just create situations that don't even need to be there. You know, if you want to bring in positive, you got to change the way of your thinking. You know, you got to move out your way. I don't care how uncomfortable it feels. You know, sometimes you just got to go ahead and just be like, okay, I'm going to do this. You know what I mean? There might be obstacles and everything that's in the way, but realize that whatever it is instilled in you within your heart, that you're going to have the power to overcome those obstacles and get through what you got to do. You know, as long as you're not in your own way. There's a lot of times that we go through life and then that we're just like, well, you know, this person and this obstacle happened and then that person happened and that person came along. And sometimes it's really not them, right? Sometimes it's just us sitting up here creating things that aren't realistic because that fear that is within us prohibits us from moving forward. Okay, so that's when you gotta go ahead and get up out your own way. I made a post. Y'all gotta just like bear with me. I'm still starting up the Instagram and y'all can follow it at Let's Talk Vibe Gang. Okay, but right now I'm just doing quotes until we get a little flow going. But I made the post and I put, of course, Luda, move, bitch, get out the way. So get out your own way. You got to get out your own way in order for you to just go ahead and flow naturally, get your dreams, get your manifestations, everything that's in there. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that is not unreachable. You know what I'm saying? Sit down with yourself, make a goal, make some plans, you know, put your little business deal together. If it's not a business, put whatever next step that you need to do in your life, in your journey, into underway. You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all just sit up here and y'all just be like, oh, well, I only have this certain amount of money, so I'm not going to be able to do this. No, stop speaking stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I understand that there's budgets, but make it happen. You got to make it happen, because if you're sitting up there and you're like, well, I'm never going to be able to do this because of the position that I'm in. Sometimes, oh God, just move forward. Even if that's the job, I understand that it's paying the bills and all that stuff. But if you do not feel happy in that job, and it's not that it's not that part where you just like, oh, well, I don't like this person, I don't like that person. It's not that, right? You know what I'm saying? It's that when you go into work and you know that energy feels heavy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes y'all got to make shifts. You know, the universe is giving you signs and everything. And I'll give you a prime example in my life, okay? From the prior job that I had, and I loved it. And it was nothing against the people. It was nothing against the company or anything like that. It was just my time to move on and create a new atmosphere for myself. And I tried to stay there as long as I could. And while going into work on the last weeks, okay, like 3 times, I had rocks hit my windshield. On the 3rd time, I was like, okay, Spirit, you got me. I ain't going in no more, okay? It's the last day. I got you. I'm moving forward. I'm going ahead. And I found something that I didn't even have to stress about, you know, it was just automatically there. So if you're just following the divine and you're following the pattern and the guide in your life and you're listening to the signs and you're paying attention, guys, because it comes in synchronicities and everything like that. Everybody sees it differently, but sometimes, you know, call me crazy or whatever you want to. Sometimes they'll talk to you through the birds. Sometimes they'll talk to you through the trees. It's just however you communicate with spirit. If y'all are just sitting down there listening, they're going to let you know, look, okay, it's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to stay, or it's time for you to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's the hardest part because we don't want to sit there and we don't want to deal with stuff. But sometimes we got to just sit there and deal with it and learn that lesson before we can move on and move forward, right? Y'all just hang on out there. Y'all, come on. Y'all are beautiful souls. You know, you got this. You know the plan for your life. You know the design. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys are masters of your own universes, right? whatever sphere that you're in, whatever calling that is upon your life, that means y'all cannot limit it because it's your calling. So the spirit world is going to supply everything that you need if you only trust and believe and get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Please excuse my voice, y'all. I am getting over a lot of stuff. I have a lot of sinus infection. I'm sorry for missing the last week. I really missed y'all, and hopefully you missed your girl too, But shoot, I had to take some R&R. Speaking of that, y'all, I went to a show last night at the Denver Improv. And just to go see Marlon Wayans, what? He was fire, y'all. I had such a good time. It was fun. About time y'all hear this, and he done came and gone, so sorry if you missed it. But if he's going to your city, y'all tune in, y'all go. I enjoyed DC and everything. I went to the first show, and it was fire right there, front and center, right at the stage. Got little spittles on me and everything, but it was a good show. And because I went by myself, they set me with some good people, though. You know what I'm saying? And they were really cool. So shout out to Mary Lou and Juan. If y'all are listening to this, y'all hit me up at LetzTalk@gmail. Okay, that's LetzTalkQ@gmail. Okay, your girl got something for y'all because I enjoyed y'all company. We had a good time together. It was fire. The show, y'all, go out there and laugh. I wanted to take pictures, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to do some videos and everything, but however, we have to respect. If you guys can't go to a show, y'all tune into the special whenever it comes out and y'all support. I got my little merch on right now from DC, so yeah, that's right, baby. Prove it. Okay, so I just enjoyed the show. Empress, Jammin', Flow, Max Media, we got some stuff coming up for you guys. I am so hyped for this new journey that Let's Talk is just taking, I'm moving out of my own way. I'm getting out of my comfort zone. The team get on me all the time. Thank you, Dan, for telling me to just go ahead and get out of my comfort zone and just get out here and just vibe with y'all. So I'm doing my best, y'all. We're getting the social medias up and running. You can follow again on Instagram and Facebook at Let's Talk Vibe Gang. Okay, so y'all make sure to go ahead and follow, tune in to Flow Denver, Jammin' 101.5, and listen to the podcast or whatever y'all get your podcasts. Okay, I want to go ahead and thank everybody in the Wayans family because you guys have been a part of my journey in my life for such a long time. So thank y'all for sharing your gifts, bringing joy, love, and light. Much blessings and peace to you. It's your girl, Empress Preet, with another Let's Talk episode.
My grandmother always said, you gotta crawl before you walk. And now that I'm walking, my feet won't fail me now. Travel through life and reach an awakening. The journey's been cold, it's time for a reckoning. Abandonment issues kept pulling on my heartstrings. I fired back by accepting what you love would bring. They saw the beauty but try to change it into the epitome of their illusion, creating what our distance be. Calling me funny type cause they don't have access now. And petty's my title cause I refuse to bow down. Hold up, I was surviving when their presence was unknown. Exiled and broken but my will remains strong. I'm not allowing my failures to get the best of me, or the stigma of fear to define my destiny. Covered in ashes when they left me bleeding is rise of the phoenix, forever succeeding. I'm keeping on grinding, my energy's rising. Transitional crashes no longer surprising. I gave it to source, the old me is dead. Destroying all curses, I live by the bread. I'm holding my head up, I'm standing my ground. The empress arrived, the loss has been found.